Hi, it's Robin from Country Knoll. It is Thursday, August 27th of 2020. This is my very first YouTube video. So please bear with me. In a way, it feels like I am giving birth. Although I did enjoy, or I shouldn't say enjoy, but my children did bring me joy. So I'm planning on this video bringing me joy as well. So welcome, bear with me. I want to encourage people to create because I truly feel it's great for the soul. I haven't been doing what I love to do for a while now, and I'm saying it's time. So I thank all the Flosstubers and other YouTubers out there that I've been watching the past few months. And you have all really given me the nudge. There's just so much joy and a wonderful sense of community that's missing in a lot of parts of the world today. So here it goes. I'm going to start with a few things that I've discovered. You're going to see all sorts of needlework and fiber arts and different things throughout. I am one that is easily distracted by anything handmade, and I like to discover how you do it. So here we go. My first discovery was when I started watching Flosstube, and everybody was showing these like amazing project bags. I was always one, let's throw it in a Ziploc bag, do this, but it wasn't, that's not fun. Well, I discovered these bags. And so I went and had this wonderful woman, Stacy, from the Missing Needle. I don't know if you can see this here, but the Missing Needle. See the amazing little charms she puts on them too? They're absolutely beautiful. They're really well made. So I went and I purchased 3 of them. That's the first one. And if you hear a dog or see white hair, you'll know where it came from. Okay. All right. This is the other one. Okay. See the little charm, the Missing Needle. They're so cute. And there's just beautiful fabric, beautiful seams. And they have been helping me keep organized. All right. And then a little bit to share with you. I am a sheep farmer from way back. I no longer have sheep. I haven't had sheep for over 30 years now. But growing up, mainly in my teen years, we had a small hobby farm and we had a needlework knitting store in our home that was cool before it was cool. So quite envious of all those. So that is where my passion is. But if sheep, people say squirrels, I say sheep. Either one, you might see me going, where? But these are wonderful. So the Missing Needle. All right. So what really, like during when we were stuck at home for so long, I started saying, boy, I have a lot of unfinished projects. I really should go and pick some of those up and start working on them. Well, one I discovered was... It is, let's see the name, the Mary Fitzgerald Sampler, 1825, okay? And I don't know if this one is still being made or not, but you'd have to find out. It's from the Scarlet Letter, okay? And this I had gotten, see, I apologize for the dog barking. It will happen. I'd gotten it from the way back. It had to have been in the 90s, okay? And the copyright on this one is, I believe, 86. Well, this is how far I've gotten. It's on linen with DMC. Don't know what type linen, but look at that. So pretty. And it's huge. I mean, you can't even see the whole thing. I'll kind of go up. So much fun. And in, so pretty. So pretty. All right. And here is the picture of what it looks like. I'd love to hear if any of you have done this one before. But I'm just so thrilled to be back doing this. See it? And I love on the bottom, there's this big, like glamorous woman and this little tiny hunter. I think that's kind of funny. But nope, so this is a wonderful one. Probably shouldn't be sharing the chart like that. I will show it like this. Again, lots to learn. Okay. All right. Then I discovered that a lot of people were doing stitch alongs, knit alongs, and I'm going, oh, I want to do them all. So the one that I did jump in on, so Jane Fittis, 1835. And it's Sing Me a Song of a Lass That Is Gone. And this is one of Nicola Parkman's. It's Hands Across the Sea Samplers. And this is absolutely beautiful. And what's fun about this is all the years of having the needle workshop and everything, I never worked in silk. I always did DMC, all that. See, back in the 70s and 80s, it was okay, DMC. Well, once you start with all this linen and silk, so here, excuse the wrinkles, but here is where I am right now on this. If you can see. It's absolutely beautiful and so much fun. So much fun. And this one, I am doing a stitch along where each month, it's kind of like how much you're supposed to do, or you can go on if you want. It's anything goes. But the wonderful part is the support. So if you have questions or anything, people jump right in and help, which is so cool. Help each other, people. All right. Then I said, all right, when we finally could get out and about a little bit, we moved our youngest into his new apartment for college in Rochester. And not too far away is a brand new needle workshop. It's called Hobby House Needleworks. So I did get to pop in for a little bit a couple weeks ago. And I got a little crazy because I've been watching all these floss tubers and all the things they've been working on. So there were a few things I purchased when I was there. I got Jenny Bean's Halloween Sampler by Shakespeare Peddler. This one is fun because I love the verse. When I am dead and in my grave and all my bones are rattly, bifocals. When I am dead and in my grave and all my bones are rotten, if this you see, pray think of me, or I will be forgotten. That is too much fun. So I went and started that one. And all I know is this is 40 count Oaken. I don't know what company. Because again, I got to learn. And as you can see, I did not serge my edge yet. I just jumped in. I was too excited. But I will have to start serging edges and doing things somewhat properly. So not me. So not me. All right. So while I was at the Hobby House Needleworks, I also bought from the Scarlet House because they had this all done in an adorable tray near the front door. Great marketing, you guys. All right. And of course, with me, sheep. You will see. There's a sheep over here too. If you see them, I go crazy. Yep, there's sheep on my shirt too. Sheep. All right. And look at, there is a sheep. Isn't that wonderful? So I want to make that one. And then everybody has been, going crazy over the heartstring samplery. Beth Twist, I've been watching her on Flosstube. She's amazing. Her designs are just beautiful. Beautiful. I keep dropping things. Whoops. Now I'm moving ya. All right. So I said, all right, as I spotted these. This one was from 2014, which a lot of you I know have been working on. His eye is on the sparrow. And I just love it. We love it. All right. So that one. See, a lot of these I've got to get the fabric for still. And then, how can you do that one without doing Consider the Lilies? She is a great designer. All right. Look at that one. All right. I said, I can do this. I'm going to get so much time. And if I come on here, I hope you guys just say, come on, you can do this. You can do this. All right. Now the next one, all right, is by Teresa Kogut. I've been doing some of Teresa Kogut's classes for years. Love her. Okay. Now she's doing cross stitch samplers too. Come on, Teresa. Get me in more trouble. Well, I did splurge and get Land That I Love. She's so talented. All right. And just to show you, she does have me paint. Painting, I am learning. I've got a lot of practice to do, and the time factor I haven't had. But here's an example. She has a Creative Whims Live. And if you guys want to sign up for it, she's a wonderful teacher. Wonderful. And this is one of the paintings I've done. Okay. It's just so much fun. And she really, I mean, if you know Teresa Kogut, she's got a lot of angels and she's just so talented. She does so many things. And she's also a floss tuber. Okay. So there are those. Then I ran across, as I'm online searching for cross stitch stuff, I discovered Sassy Jack's store. And Kimberly, the owner, is just unbelievable. Well, I've signed up for a workshop. I have not started it. It's already started. I have not. All right. And it is this wonderful Mabel Toque 1779. And she just does so many. This one, there's the linen and the threads. I know it's hard to see in there. But again, she's so supportive. She has so many like tutorials and things. And Kim, it's very easy to understand with her. So that is one of my... And they all these people, they package their things so beautifully. I mean, this is the workshop, and, you know, they put like a hoop and different things in there. And they, you know, they really urge you to do a sample first before you work on your other. So they've supplied all that. So that's really cool. There's so many. Where do you begin? And again, I'm going to have to get more of a set schedule on showing everybody like what I'm working on, actually look like I've made progress. Ha 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 ha. The other one, let's see. All right. So that's basically all my cross stitch for now. I hope to have, you know, I'm learning more. I haven't found like the perfect hoop yet. Kind of, so if you guys have any suggestions, needles, I'm amazed by how many different types of needles there are out there. Me with my eyesight, I did break down and got a magnifying lamp. That has been a godsend, because before I would take my glasses off, have it up here with a light on it, and then I couldn't, like at night, I couldn't watch TV because I couldn't see if I put my head up. So this way, and then I also, like my eye doctor said, yeah, that's fine, do it that way, but just don't poke yourself in the eye. And I go, oh, this is me, I'm going to be poking myself in the eye. So safety first, people. All right. And the one thing I love is being supportive of each other. In this day and age right now, I don't always feel so much love and support. So every once in a while, I'll find things and I will share them with you. This magazine, it's Bella Grace. It's Life's a Beautiful Journey. It's a fun little magazine if anybody loves inspirational things. And in here, there were a few things written. And it says, number 1, everyone has roles when they bend over. Number 2, when someone tells you that you're beautiful, believe them. They aren't lying. 3, sometimes we all wake up with breath that could kill a goat. Number 4, for every woman unhappy with her stretch marks is another woman who wishes she had them. Number 5, you should definitely have more confidence. And if you saw yourself the way that others see you, you would. Number 6, don't look for a man to save you. Be able to save yourself. Number 7, it's okay not to love every part of your body, but you should. And as number 8, I apologize again for the dog. Number 8, we all have that one friend who seems to have it all together. That woman with a seemingly perfect life. Well, you might be that woman to someone else. Number 9, you should be a priority, not an option, a last resort, or a backup plan. And number 10, you're a woman, and that alone makes you pretty remarkable. There's another word in there, but I don't want to insult anybody. So, but no, that's really inspirational, and I hope to boost your spirits, as I'm sure you're going to boost mine, just, you know, saying, okay, be brave, get out there. All right, here I am. Well, another fun thing, 2020 has had, you know, so many fun things happening, but one thing that happened were a lot of fiber festivals and like yarn markets and all those things were able to go virtual this year. So I actually went to the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival virtually. See, I wouldn't have been able to do that if not. So I got my lovely shirt, and then I got this fun bag. Okay. Sheep and wool. And I love it, apart yet together. So even though people weren't there in person, we're still together. All right. So that's basically it on my floss tube end, but I'm going to continue with other things. So please stay with me. Again, it's going to be a hodgepodge. I'm probably going to be wishy-washy in the beginning until I really see what you guys enjoy, what you encourage me to continue to do. I hope that you get something out of this. That's my greatest thing, is just to have you stitching with me, knitting with me, and just, you know, finding all new things. All right. So speaking of, like, you know, I was saying stitch alongs, knit alongs. Well, in July, I joined a knit along. And for all of you who know, Marie Green, she runs a knit camp. She does unbelievable sweaters, just the whole design pattern. Well, I did her soundtrack. I joined the knit along, did the soundtrack, which is knit from the neck down. Look at that. I have to run the ends through, and I have yet to block it, because that part to me is not fun, but you know, fall's coming, so I'm gonna need it. But it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So much fun. And knitting is such a, you know, stress relief. That's what I love about stitching and knitting. I mean, you can just have so much fun. All right, so this, what I knit it with, well, and that's the other thing I forgot. I went and I splurged on Xiaogu knitting needles, because I had such a hodgepodge through the years. And I said, no, I'm going to start getting organized and making this a lot of fun. So I knit this with, let's see, it's Miss Babs. It's her Yowza, okay? Yowza. It is 100% superwash merino wool. And this was done in cumin and obsidian. Okay. So it's kind of this goldishy, it's got different undertones in it, and a kind of like a black. But I love it. So one day you'll probably see me wearing it if and when I do my next video. So that's that one. Another thing I like to share is I do love books. I like audio tapes, anything like that. And this is a book that I highly encourage people who have been kind of on a creative block, who's had like other life, you know, responsibilities that kind of got in the way. This is The Artist's Way. Okay. And it's by Julia Cameron. And it's just a really neat, it's a spiritual path to higher creativity. And she suggests things like morning pages, some people known as brain dumps. You do them first thing in the morning, get everything out of that brain, and it's an amazing journey. I mean, and it's just, you know, artists of all types. I mean, everybody's creative in their own way. They don't believe it, but you are. You are. And I love to see what people create. So if you ever want to share, please let me know. Right now, I'm hoping to work on like getting like more of a Facebook group and an Etsy store up again, and all these things that I've been putting on hold due to life's responsibilities. But I think it's time. It's time. So this one, you can just, you know, comment on this, and then just hopefully in the future I'll have more things listed for you. Well, what I've done for many years, I'm kind of a behind the scene designer for a wholesale company. So I just wanted to share another love of mine is wool applique. Something that in the future, if people are interested, I might start designing kits. If there's any interest in that, please let me know. These are just a few. I was thinking fall. None of these are pressed, or, you know, these have been around a bit. But, you know, it's getting to be fall. All right. So some of these you probably have seen out in the world, and I am the designer behind them. This is, Father, we thank thee for this food, health and strength and all things good. May others all these blessings share, and hearts be grateful everywhere. Okay. Because I'm thinking I started designing in the mid 2000s. Like, I think it was about 2007. I lose track of all this. So there's one of them. And again, I love wool applique. I've done a lot of candle mats. If people know what a candle mat is, some of them you might know. They're probably mine out there. This one, again, sheep, but this one's black sheep. I love pumpkins and bittersweet. Black sheep again. Look at the wrinkles. It really shows up on the camera. In person, it's not so bad. The back's covered though with dog hair. And right on cue, here comes that dog. Let's see. I'll show you a few more candle mats. Here's one. There's so many ideas. I mean, that's all. I mean, I ask everybody, just be creative. Get your wool fabric. Start cutting shapes. Get your floss from your cross stitch. Use that. Yep. There is, who doesn't like candy corn? There's some fun. You just stitch along. Hopefully I'll inspire some people to experiment on their own. This one's done with wool on muslin. And it's all grunged up. And then when people say, squirrel, squirrel. Nope, there he is with his acorns. Yeah. Again, I apologize for these wrinkles. But no, there's so much fun. It's hard to believe fall is coming. And here's another example. mean, there's so much you can do. So many things I enjoy. And then cats. What is fall without black cats? And I love white pumpkins. So black cats and white pumpkins. I mean, it's fun. Then you just kind of do your own stitching. So much you can do. These are a couple of my older ones too. There's pumpkin hollow. You can frame it. Some people make pillows. That's what I'm hoping to get back in. And then I always loved redware. And I always loved like floral, folk arty. So here's another one. Yeah. All right. Well, and then don't forget the wonderful fall magazines that are coming out. I love to decorate. My house has a lot to be desired yet. I always did it for everybody else, and now it's time. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to fill you in more on me as time goes on. Please, share any suggestions you have. Other than that, toodles for now. Thanks. Goodbye.